Everyone, I hope you are doing well. As you can see, I'm still in the park with my kid and my wife over there, and that's how it looks like. So now it's getting closer to lunchtime, so many kids already left. Today I'm going to tell you about good manners in France, and especially good manners in France and how you should behave or how you shouldn't behave. Okay. First, before I start with this, I'm going just to stand up and tell you a little bit something. Just before I start with this, so you see, when you go to this is the place where the playground for the kids, so 1 to 12 years old, and let me go out. And what you will notice here, if you go to France, to the more wealthy district, you'll notice that the parents, quite often the young kids, they are either with the grandparents, either with what we say, the person that keep the children. I'm not sure how to say in English. We say in French, we say a babysitter, maybe babysitter in English, or maybe the nurse, and then all the wealthy French parents, they're working. Why is that? Because the wealthy French parents they're working. So you have the mother who works and the father who works, and they cannot take care of their own kids, so they have to pay someone, and they can earn still a lot more money. And even though they will have to pay someone to keep the kids during the day, they will go to work. They have their own private life, and then they don't raise their children. They will just spend the time with the kids during the weekends, in the evening. And what you notice when you go to all these wealthy districts is that these nurses, these babysitters, they all come from immigration. So sometimes they will be the African woman, like you've seen here, African woman. Sometimes they will be they will be from Portugal, Portugal, so Portuguese. And you have they are the babysitters. Before there was a Portuguese, and that's how it is. Over there, you see there is another one sitting here. So it's interesting. However, if you come to France, in the wealthy district, not in the ghettos, not in the poor ghettos, I will discuss all this with you in another videos. But France is really a country where some places you will find wealthy kids, wealthy people, and some places you'll find kind of ghettos where most of the population come from immigration, and the kids are not so wealthy, and they are not so well educated, and they have different culture, different education. The public schools are not very good. So in all these wealthy districts, you'll see the kids are really well educated. From my point of view, they are very well educated. They don't speak too loudly, they pick up their garbage. There are a few things about the education where the kids really behave. Even they are on the playground. Just to tell you, so even you have this babysitter from the immigration, even though I don't know how the French parents manage to do this, but they still manage to have some principle in the education. They will focus on some principle, and the kids will have a rather good education. So you see, as I'm living in China, quite often I can see some Chinese kids who are really not well educated. And what I mean by not well educated, for instance, you have kids on their own in China. Just before, there was a Chinese kid here with his mother, was just sitting outside, I think, and he came here and he was playing and climbing up these things, No French kids would do this. No educated French kids here would do this. So he was just climbing up these, kicking the wood with his feet, and because he lacks education. And even though he's not a poor kid, he's probably quite wealthy since he lives here, And that's a wealthy district. So all these kids here, you can guess that they have some kind of income. They are not the poor kids. So that's what I want to tell you today. Next time I will tell you more about good manners and education here in France, and And so I will talk to you next time. Take care. See you soon.